Hey you, happy 40th birthday. You are my absolute favorite person and you deserve just a huge birthday blowout. I always kind of assumed that we would do something completely irresponsible and I don't know, kind of over the top, because that's just simply what you deserve and feels like the right thing. So I hope my hope for this video is that it helps kind of bring at least a little bit of that party to you. We will make up for it one day, I promise. In the meantime, I hope you don't mind a few little jabs, a couple little roasts here and there. I know it all comes from love. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Go. Okay.
Is it on?
Yep.
Oh, good. Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday.
Although it's not your birthday yet, it's still early. Liz is filming this, so.
Happy 40th birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin! I want to be really loud, but I can't because we just put the baby down.
Happy birthday, Kevin!
Happy birthday, Mr. Kevin!
Happy birthday, Mr. Kevin!
We wanted to take a moment to call and wish you happy birthday. Understand it's a big one. Woo!
40 is a big number.
It is a big number. Come on, you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Daddy.
How old do you think Daddy is?
1.
Oh, so close.
To one of the first great things to come out of the 80s, Kevin Brown.
Have a radical birthday, Kevin.
Tubular.
And many more.
Be good. Happy birthday,
Happy
Kevin.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey Kevin, happy 40th birthday from the Efrons.
Happy birthday.
We're so excited for you that you're turning the big 4-0. We wish we could celebrate in person, but we know that day is coming soon. And we hope you're enjoying all your great, relaxing day with Sarah. And we just wish you nothing but the best. You've been an amazing friend, and we're so happy to have you in our lives.
Kev, happy 40th birthday, man. Thinking back fondly of all our times in H-Town, hoping to connect soon, but wanting to wish you and your family all the best. Take care, bud.
A very happy 40th birthday to a very special member of our family. Just for you, Kevin. Go O's.
Hi Kevin Bradley, it's Becca Peixoto here on the Maine coast. Thinking about you guys all down there in the DC area, and I understand that you've got a big birthday this year. You're 40, congratulations. I hope you have a great birthday and a great birthday year. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to sing, and it's awful usually, so Liz and Sarah can cut this out if they need to, if it sounds too ridiculous. So here we go. Kings and queens and bishops too, wanna wish the best to you, so wish day, wash day, what do you say, birthday? Happy birthday to you!
Let's start with Williamsburg.
Oh, okay.
When we were driving the kids to Williamsburg, and his dad, as usual, didn't want to make too many rest stops, so Kevin was desperate because he had to go to the bathroom. And we kept saying, wait, we're almost there, we're almost there. And then we got to Williamsburg and pulled up in front of the visitor center, and there's a big sign out front. And Kevin panicked because he said, Mom, it says no pee.
Hi Kevin, happy birthday. I wanted to do something special for your 40th birthday. It's a special birthday. These are supposed to be sparkling. They're not sparkling that much, but if you notice, it's in a pecan pie because of the wonderful, delicious pecan pie syrup that you made us that ended up going over our ice cream on Thanksgiving. So it was a good try, and hopefully you can come visit me at the beach and we can try it again.
I was reflecting about this moment, and I was thinking back to some of the first times we met, and you know, I think some of the specifics might be a little blurry, but what I do remember is always just knowing what a what a great and genuine and caring person you were. That was definitely some of my initial perceptions of you, and I think it's kind of proven out. You're still that guy at 40. At 40. By the way, you guys should watch that movie, This Is 40. It's quite apropos right now. Although it can get a little dark.
That's what I was thinking.
It was a little dark. Never mind.
Don't watch that movie. Don't watch that movie.
Cut that. Well, Paul Rudd's in it, so you know.
Don't watch that movie.
Eileen told me, I remember coming back and she telling me that she met a wonderful couple, Kevin and Sarah, and that Kevin was a firefighter / rugby player, and I'm imagining like this 6'4", like big diesel guy. And of course, I meet you and you're nothing like I pictured in my mind, but I remember going to one of your rugby games and seeing you like slug it out, and you're probably one of the toughest individuals I know, but you definitely have like the biggest heart. I'm sure I know that you're a wonderful father to your daughters, and I'm sure you can give me a couple tips on this one right here. But yeah, Kevin, you're a man I admire, and you're a really great friend, and we really appreciate you and we miss you.
Kevin, I remember, it was probably around like 10 years ago now, was it Whitlow's? We met for the first time. And I just remember thinking you were like the nicest guy. And I can now say, after all these years of friendship, still believe it to be true that you are just simply so wonderful, and we wish we could have gotten to see you more this year, but we know that there are brighter times and celebrations ahead. So we love you. We wish you such a happy, happy, happy birthday. Cheers to you and the big 4-0, and we hope to see you soon.
We were there with everybody.
You tell the story.
Okay, we were in Disney at a restaurant in line, and I was waiting outside at a table outside, and I saw this lady come out, an older lady come out with a Donald Duck hat, and I was like, well, that's interesting. That looks just like Lizzie's Donald Duck hat. And then right after that, I saw Kevin. How old was he? 10? Yeah. Chasing the lady down, yelling, "That's my sister's hat." And he actually went up to her and made her give the hat back because he's a gentleman and he's a good big brother.
He has a lot of running after people and making them do things that he wants them to do. Like a time they were playing
rugby?
Soccer out in Warrenton. Mm-hmm. And a kid on the other team kept picking on his teammate, Brian.
The two smallest kids on the team, but actually it was Brian's fault because Brian did a slide tackle and took this kid out and nobody saw it. So the kid decided to get even and jumped on Brian.
And then, like a flash from the back of the field, comes his teammate of Brian and just trashes all over the kid.
Jumped on the kid. Brian, he comes running up the field saying, "Get off my brother!" And pretty much jumped on the kid. And
Kevin.
It was Kevin.
Yeah.
It was Kevin. Kevin got yellow carded. The little kid who jumped on Brian got red carded and thrown out of the game. And Brian,
who started it,
got off scot-free. But everybody told me how proud they were that my kids stood up for each other.
Happy birthday, Kevin. Hope you have a good 40th birthday. Just wanted to take this time to share a few stories like Sarah asked us. I don't have too many embarrassing stories of you, which I think is good and shows, how good of an older brother you were. The main embarrassing story I can think of, I guess there's two, both revolve around a church when you decided to put your hand through a glass pane in the door to try to open it, and you shattered the glass and cut your hand. And then the other one would be at a little Sunday brunch after church when you thought it was a good idea to taste the punch, get disgusted by it, and then dump it back into the bowl. But I think, hope you have a good birthday. I've really appreciated you and everything you've done growing up, from defending me to driving me around everywhere, even though you almost sent me through the car window when we got into our accident. Not your fault, I understand, and probably should have been wearing my seatbelt, but that was quite the excitement. And it was really important that we go and play the X-Men arcade game. So that's why we were out driving around anyway. But it's been great having you as a big brother, a best friend, and a gaming partner. We've had a lot of Smash Brother contests, fighting contests, and I think it really goes to show that, you taught me that you can be really close and really good friends with somebody no matter how wrong and misguided their opinions are, whether it's their favorite superheroes or their horrible taste in baseball teams. And hope you enjoy the picture that I decided to share as well of me meeting your idol and hero when you couldn't do it. It was a great special moment for me, and I'm sorry that you just have to live it vicariously through me. All right, so happy birthday, and hope it's a good one.
Okay, when Brian followed Kevin to college, in the spring, I got a phone call, and Kevin said, "Mom, Brian's been arrested. He was at a party and he had too much to drink." The only problem was I reacted in a way he hadn't expected and basically threw the phone at his dad, who took over. And while I sat there and cried, and Dad said, tell Brian to get his bags packed, he's coming home. And Kevin's going, wait, Mom, wait. They both got on the phone and said, "We're sorry, it was an April Fool's joke. We thought you'd get it."
No.
Everybody else called their parents and said April Fool, did the same thing and said April Fools, and their parents got it.
No, we knew Brian too well, so that,
Dylan, what do you want to tell Daddy you love most about him?
Well, that he's kind and friendly and nice to everybody that has work, and he's helping everybody by wearing masks.
Hey Kevin, I wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday and thank you for being a good friend. It's been nice knowing you since whenever I met you in middle school or high school or elementary school or whenever, through college and rooming with you afterwards, to having you try to get me drowned at my bachelor party. You've been a good friend, and charging me, I think, only $100 a month to stay in Jeff's place when we were, I don't know, right after college. Thanks for being a good friend. I'm happy to see you're doing so well in life and have a wonderful family with your girls. And I hope you have many more birthdays to come. I hope you have a great ski trip and a great time, and let loose and have some fun. Happy birthday, buddy.
Hey Kevin, happy 40th birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully sometime soon, we can do lunch in Alexandria again. Have a good one. Bye.
Hey Kevin, how's everything going? It's not 2005, it's 2021. I know I'm dressed like it, and I'm living in the past, glory days, 2005. But I came across some old pictures. I found this one, and look at this. I think this is Savannah. Probably 05, something like that. I don't know. All I know is if you look at it closely, we can kind of discuss it, but look at me back there talking to Doug. I think I'm all excited. I'm gonna have a great night. I'm gonna pick up a girl. You got Dougie back there. He probably stole one of my girls that night. I ended up going home empty-handed. What is it with this group, okay? And you got Briscoe, okay? Mike Briscoe. I mean, guy puts ketchup in my beer. The Mr. Angry guy puts him in a headlock in the back of the van. I know that was entertaining for you. That was me, by the way, the angry guy. And then you got Brian here. wearing the same jacket as me, as you can see. This guy, I go to the bar. I work a girl all night long. I think I'm doing great. The ego's feeling good. And then she sees Kevin. Mr. Intriguing, okay? The intriguing eyes, okay? I mean, I don't know how many times this happened to me when I was out with Kevin. And then you got Sarah. Thank God Sarah made him into an honest man. I mean, he's like finally been saved. And I'm very happy about it because this guy, he was competing with the other guy in the picture. That would be Brian. And I don't know if Sarah, you know about the competitions these two stooges used to have. But I'll say this, I always kind of rooted quietly for Brian because he's a Red Sox fan. I'm sorry that Kevin is stuck with the worst franchise in the history of baseball.
Kevin asked me to go to Canada, to Quebec with him. But what we didn't know was that was the winter with the polar vortex, and it's never, ever, I've never, ever been so cold in my life. But it was a lot of fun, and we went to see a hotel made out of ice and sat there and froze, but that's something I'll always remember, so thank you, Kevin.
But Kevin's so nice, he takes your mother up to places where she freezes. I took Kevin, and then Brian and Kevin, on 2 trips. The better trip was the one I took with Kevin and Brian to Florida. We drove down to the Keys, and boy, was it nice. We got in the hotel, and the first thing these 2 guys did to me was say, "Hey, here's free tickets to go out on the casino ship." So we went out on the casino ship. I think Brian lost all his money. Kevin and I went out on the deck after it was all over and looked around at night, and the lights were shining as we saw the sharks around the boat. Came back in and they said, "Let's call Mom." I said, "Oh gee, you really want to call your mother and tell her we're in the Keys?" And they call, and your mother gives us the great news. "I just saw where a casino ship caught on fire and sunk in Jacksonville." Well, that wasn't us. Next day, we went out scuba diving, and the guy took us right out to the place where the casino boat was. And all I could think of were all these sharks and their fishing boats out there chumming, throwing chum in the water.
Maybe that's why Kevin doesn't like going to the beach anymore.
Well, I don't know, because they went out and he took pictures of barracuda and things like that. Oh, what a trip.
Happy birthday, Kevin! We love you so much, and we're excited to spend a lot more time with you in 2021.
And we are looking forward to spending even more time with Vacation Kevin over your next 40 years.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Jesse, smile.
Smile.
No.
Hey Kevin, happy birthday. Sarah told us it is the big 4-0, and that is pretty wild because, you know, we thought you were a little bit older when you were joining our team at like 32 maybe, and now here I am in my mid-30s and you're 40. That is absolutely wild. It has been much too long since I've seen you guys, since I've been back east, but you are a great guy, a great husband and father. It was a pleasure to have been able to have met you and have those years of friendship together. You know, you were kind of like the rational father of the team when you came in with all us crazy youngsters. I was kind of like the middle guy, and then we had the, you know, Christos, Fernando going. Oh man, just a bunch of crazy people there. But you were a rock during that time. So I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday considering the crazy circumstances. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Miss you, man, and take care of yourself.
Hey Kevin, happy birthday. I hope you and the girls are doing well. It's been so long since we've seen each other. We need to make that change as soon as people can start getting back together. So I hope you have an awesome 40th birthday. I miss you guys. I hope you have an awesome trip, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy birthday, bro.
One more thing, or one special thing about Kevin, is that he loves animals.
Yeah.
And that's why we had so many animals when he was growing up. But there was one really special animal that was Kevin's little special project, and that was Baby. She never got any name other than Baby because one afternoon, he came up to the front door and he said, "Mom, come here." And I said, "Don't come in if it has 4 paws. We already have, 6 cats or something like that. If it has 4 paws, don't bring it in." And he said, "But Mom, if I don't bring it in, it's gonna die." So I went to the door and he had a cat that could fit in the palm of your hands. She was a tiny, tiny baby. Yeah. Kevin helped raise her she was probably about a week old. Her eyes had just opened. He always loved animals, and she was the special one.
Kevin loves everybody.
Whose birthday is it today?
Mr. Kelly's birthday.
Mr. Kevin's birthday. How old do you think Mr. Kevin is? 3. Do you think Mr. Kevin is older or younger than you? He's younger than you?
Hi.
What else?
So, I love you and I hope you have a good day and bye-bye. I hope you have a good day.
Alright, that works.
Oh, you said happy birthday.
I can say happy birthday.
Happy
No.
birthday.
It's my turn. Happy birthday, Kevin. We love you.
Now it's my turn.
Happy 40th birthday, Kevin.
I love you, Kevin. Happy birthday. We miss you.
Okay, don't push the button.
Happy
Daddy.
birthday, Uncle Kevin.
Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a great day. We all love you and miss you, Glenn.
And I love you too. I hope your family's doing well.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
My name is Kevin.
Hi Kev, I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. I will be glad to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday, Kevin. We hope it's a fantastic day with family
Yeah.
and friends.
Happy birthday!
Play by yourself.
Play by yourself?
On yourself.
On
Oh,
yourself.
okay. Have fun. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Let's say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Kevin.
Yeah, we can happy birthday. Clap.
Yay.
Yay.
When can I talk?
Okay, now you can talk.
You can talk, go ahead.
We wish you a happy birthday. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, we love you so much.
Love you, Kevin.
And we can't wait to be with you guys one day soon.
Happy birthday, Uncle Kevin.
So happy birthday to Kevin. What I like about Kevin is he always returns my tools, except for the ones like the ladder that my wife told him not to return to me.
True. Happy birthday, Kevin. Thanks for letting us be part of Vacation Kevin.
The 40th.
The 40th. Thank you for bringing us Dylan and Alex, and we're glad to have you part of our family.
And Etta says hi.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, hello, Kevin.
This is your mother calling.
Wait, what are we doing? This is we say what we like about him?
Well, whatever you want.
My favorite thing about Kevin is his facial hair. It's always perfect, and it's salt and peppery.
My favorite thing about Kevin is that Vacation Kevin doesn't just surface on vacation. And it's important to have that kind of zhuzh about you, even when you're 40. Love you, Kevin.
Kevman, or should I say Mr. Kevin Kevman for the serious 40-year-old. This is a COVID-era birthday video, so I'm wearing a mask. It does have holes, though. It's my in-the-house mask. To clear up any confusion, this is your most handsome friend, Micah. And actually, to clear up any more confusion, because I don't know at your advanced age what you remember and what you don't. So, again, I'm Micah, and I live in Houston, Texas. And you used to live here, too, many years ago with your wife, Sarah. That's the nice lady sitting next to you. and we're friends, and we played rugby together. Rugby's a sport with a ball. It's kind of like football. Do you remember rugby? Anyways, we had this crazy group of friends. There was like this old grumpy British guy with wooden teeth, and like this sweaty redhead guy, and then like a not sweaty redhead guy who was like a virgin forever. And there was like this crazy drunk guy, like straight out of Animal House, but he liked to cook Cajun food all the time. Anyways, it was crazy. Sarah, if he doesn't remember, if you could help him with that, that'd be great. So yeah, man, this is actually the second video I made for you. I was up in Jackson Hole Resort last week skiing, and I took one from the summit. And when I opened it up today to send it, I realized that all you can hear is the wind. And while I acknowledge that is probably better to listen to than my terrible Western New York accent, it doesn't make for a good birthday video. So here's a quick clip of that.
Hey, Kev man.
There you go. Yeah, so what do you say to a 40-year-old? I don't know, because I've never turned 40, thank God. Oof, that'd be the worst. But I wrote some things down. Let me kind of go over these notes here. Your best days are behind you. Never mind. You're turning 40. Ew, gross. I'm sorry. You're finally as old as all your Orioles hats look. Ew, you're super old. Gross. You know what? I wrote a lot of that. I was really tired and grumpy, so we'll just wing it. Yeah, it's been too long, man. I think last time I saw you, we ate a meal at Rainforest Cafe in the Galleria Mall because you were in town for a hot minute. I think now that we're both older, well, you're old, I'm still very young. Next time we should eat somewhere nicer like Olive Garden or Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I look forward to it. I miss you. You're one of the most genuine guys I've ever met in my life, and I miss having you around, and I'd really like to get together soon and be able to toast to your 40th birthday in person. Maybe we'll come up north and ski with you one of these times. I heard you're going on a trip for your birthday. I hope you enjoy. I got my wife into it, so we're going as much as possible. And like I said, happy birthday. I look forward to seeing you. It sounds like everything's going really well for you and Sarah. And I love you guys, and I miss you. And happy birthday. Talk soon. Bye.
Happy birthday, Kevin. Wish I could be there with you guys in person. I can't wait to get together once it's safe for everybody and have a real huge, big bash. When tasked with making this video, I was asked to think of favorite memories or events or times in our lives, and I thought back about it, and I realized that many of the most dangerous times in my life occurred with you. Back in college, I remember driving with you in your truck, and it was icy and snowy out, and somehow you made your truck go completely sideways on the road. I think it was purposefully, and you were completely under control at that time. Or the time we went camping, and I may have fallen asleep and melted the bottom of my shoes at the campfire. It's the last 20 years have been fun and exciting times, and I'm really glad that you're my friend, and you're a great father and husband and brother, and I wish you all the best in the next 40 years. Happy birthday.
Well, you son of a bitch. That's right, it's me. I bet you thought, maybe even hoped, that I would forget about your birthday. But thanks to Facebook and your wife, I remembered. And that's bad news for you. I hope that you're sitting down and you've got a nice stiff drink, because I've got a very long list of complaints about you and the 40 years that you've spent on this earth. I'm kidding, of course, but 40 years is really, really old. Yeah, it's over for you. I hate to say, but I hope that the few years that you do have left are enjoyable. I do miss you. I hate to say it, but I do fondly think of the times that we lived together. I don't miss all of the belt whipping. That's one thing that I definitely prefer not happening right now. Oh boy. But anyways, I do hope that you have a very happy birthday, and yeah, enjoy the short time that you do have left. Bye, bye, bye.
Happy birthday, big guy. I know you have one of the most, if not the loveliest family in the universe, so they are going to be spoiling you rotten, and we wish nothing more than to be doing that in person with you, but we know that we'll be back and we'll be hugging you soon. So celebrate well. I'm 54. It's great. Come on in. The water's fine.
Time has no meaning these days, so whatever.
No, so happy birthday.
When I thought about it, at first I was kind of bummed that this pandemic thing hadn't come to an end in time to really celebrate you. And then the more I thought about it, the more I realized this was completely perfect. That if there's one person I know, for whom it makes sense, for the timing to continue to be off, it's probably you. The more I thought about, kind of looked through pictures and kind of went through memories and stuff, the more I realized how horrible your timing is. I mean, really bad. It occurred to me that I don't think I've ever known anyone who has so often done exactly the right thing at exactly the wrong time. And so I'd like to think this is kind of in that vein. What I was going to say. Then I thought I heard you going down the stairs. This is so crazy. Is that I love you, but you have horrible timing. And this pandemic is really no exception. And so I am here raising my glass to you, the guy who really does do all the right things at all the wrong times. When I think back to when we first met, it was the summer of 2005. And it was a time when, I had too many boyfriends as it was. You had a weird limp, something about your hip, and you had decided you were done with your ladies man sort of lifestyle, and I was ready to get back to my senior year in college and finally live the single girl's lifestyle. I was so excited. And then I met you. Horrible timing, just horrible timing. And I'm so glad for it. You were so cute, but what I remember really was just how kind your eyes were. And you have exactly the same eyes still. They really stuck with me. And it helped a lot because you didn't seem to know exactly what to say a lot of the time. I think you thought you were saying something, but you weren't. You were just kind of giving a look and being kind of quiet. Now I see it was nerves, and that's really sweet and adorable. At the time, I really had no idea what that meant. And then, fast forward, ironically enough, to this place we are in now. Here we are in Snowshoe. I can't believe that you had the audacity, really, to propose to me just days before. I went back to my final semester in grad school, back to working full-time grad school, and the audacity to do it on the weekend that I had planned for your birthday. I took you out to dinner that night. I'm the one who did that. And you are the one who dropped on the knee and surprised the hell out of me. Again, just ridiculous timing, Kevin, ridiculous timing. Just a couple of months before trying to move across the country. Okay, so there are a lot of examples. One that rings a bell, the time that I took you to my friend's wedding, my friend Mel, her wedding in Charleston. You didn't know Melissa really very well, but you certainly didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody else. And we're at this wedding, and kind of out of nowhere, you grabbed the microphone at this reception and you led one of the most enthusiastic serenades I've ever seen. And I don't even really know who you were serenading. It was the mother of the groom or maybe the bride, but who knew? Who cares? And then it was only then after the song was done, everyone was clapping and you were bowing, I think, that you went up and introduced yourself. It was all backwards, but man, it was fun. It was really fun. I was only a little embarrassed. Okay, one more example. Without fail, whenever one of our kids does something terrible but a little bit funny, you laugh first and then you try to discipline them. It's never in the other order. Ever. Okay, so here's my point. You've been right all along. Your timing seems off to me, and sometimes I find it confusing or stressful. For the most part, you're always right. And I think that's not something I say lightly. You are bright. All these crazy things you do. And I feel so lucky because what it means is that I get to go on all these wild rides with you. I'm so grateful for the adventures we've had. I am so grateful for the father you are and the adventures that you take our family on. Just the fun that you insert in really everything. I mean, day-to-day stuff, grocery shopping. Never had more fun grocery shopping with somebody in my life. It's so bizarre and it's so fortunate. It's pretty magical. And I know a lot of people feel very lucky to know you because you are, the kind of person you are. And that you're so much fun. I mean, Vacation Kevin is famous. I get to live with Vacation Kevin. That's exhausting, but it's really fun. Thank you for making my life so full. Right before we got married, Wes asked us why it was we wanted to marry one another. And I remember what I said to him was that you were home for me, that you, were for me this unconditional love and togetherness, this reminder of what I really believed in, what really mattered to me. And that was such a grounding presence that it was hard for me to imagine, being with anybody or ever not being with you, most importantly, to not have home. And that has remained so true, even though you're exhausting. I love you. You're my favorite person. And happy birthday, babe.
I love you, Daddy, and you're the best daddy ever, and I hope you had a great birthday, and I love you to the moon and back.
Okay, so let's wrap it
What?
up and say happy birthday and toast.
Whose birthday is it?
Happy birthday, Kevin. You're an old guy now, too. You're 40, just like me. So I want you to feel welcome. So I'm going to drink a beer for you and say cheers, my friend, and happy 40th.
Cheers.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kevin. Here's looking at you. And I hope you have another 40 more, or then some. And I got to toast you Happy New Year.
And happy birthday.
Have a great birthday. And you are my favorite middle son.
I should be the weirdest kid in school.
What did you say Uncle Kevin was the other day?
He liked that weird day on the TV.
Oh, he likes a weird video on the TV?
Left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain.
I just realized what this is a picture of. Can you see it? See the bubble gum?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp.
All right. Kevin's favorite lullaby as a baby, because of when he was born, was Little Drummer Boy. And he sang Pum-Pum-Pum all the time.
Then he turned it to rum.
Rick,
Oh,
stop it.
Touch the sound of silence, and
Ready?
Happy
Rick,
birthday.
stop.
This is me trying to record a video for you. But we live in the same house. And there's, it's like quarantine time, and I don't know how to get away from you. It's very hard. I think you're walking downstairs. Okay, I'll be right back.
Hi, Kevin. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I decided that I did not want to rearrange all the videos that I just put together for your birthday video. So I'm tacking this on to the end. So it doesn't mean I love you any less, right? We still love you. Yep, love you.
Love you, Daddy.
And I hope your birthday is going wonderfully. And I promise to come out of this bedroom and socialize now. Okay, bye.
No.